hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Hobby Corner, where everything's always in the way of the camera and in my face. Just like that mace was. Yes. How you all doing? I hope you're all good. I hope you're well. Hope you're well. All right, Andy. No worries, man. No worries. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's pause that. Dave, how's it going? Silver, how you doing? Hope you're well. Let's have a look. Who else is in the chat at the moment? I haven't put out the notifications just yet, so sorry. But I was making a cup of tea, you see, and I just scoffed all my dinner. It was a nice, healthy dinner, you know. It's ham and cheese quiche, some potato wedges, and a buttload of salad. Like I'm talking, like lettuce, cucumber, pickled onions, beetroot, you know, but like a big heap of it. I had hummus as well. Hummus. Noodles and black pudding. It was weird. I was on YouTube. Fair enough. How's it going? That's the point, right? So I got to go to YouTube. I got to find myself. Oh no. By the way, I was in the car, right? And I was like, you know what song I haven't heard in so long? From the windows to the walls, right? And I played the song. I was like, and I turned to the wife. I was like, you must have heard this song before. She was like, no, that's it. It's like, what? How have you made it this far in life without hearing sweat dripping down my balls? Like, yeah, should have heard it. So yeah, we've been together almost 20 years, and that was something new I found out about her. Amazing, isn't it? So there you go. It just goes to show how much I actually listen. No, I'm joking. It's nothing to do with listening. It's everything to do with just, you know, there's always going to be something that you can learn new about someone, you know? At least it's going every day a new adventure, exactly. Also, if you are on the membership, the buy me a coffee, if you're on the YouTube membership, if you're subscribed on Twitch and got that membership, don't forget to check out the VIP chat on the Discord, which you'll have access to as one of the bonuses, because I've actually posted some stuff up there, which, you know. Hi. So, right, I'm just going to do a Discord notification. Right, drop that there, copy and paste the Twitch one. Bosh, pop it there. There we go. Get low, get low, get low. Get low, get low, get low. Hey, see, look. Dave, Metalhead. Even he's heard it. You know? It's classic. Back soon, got drops. No worries, man. I appreciate you. I do have access to, like, well, yeah. But it's okay. Some people can't handle the pressure, and that's okay. You know, it's it's your evenings pissed away, basically. So it's all right. I'm metal at heart, but electric as fuck. I keep telling you, stop licking those batteries. And you can't use the excuse, I'm testing the charge. You can test the charge. Just push the little dots. That's okay. It's one of those things where you got to be able to um, just be okay with all kinds of weird people, right? Oh, eclectic. I thought. See, I thought you misspelled it. That's why. Eclectic. That's just what people say when they want to sound like la di da. Really. Kitty Cat Catcher or Kitty Cat Enjoyer. My apologies. How are you doing? It's a very hot cup of bin juice. It's freshly made. Not yet. All right. So let's put a pause on the game. Gonna exit it. I'll load it up if I need to, because it just takes up a lot of RAM in the background. Just waking up. Bloody hell. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. I've been living a lie. There's nothing inside. There you go. Just blew all your speakers. You're welcome. No religious content, please. Get wrecked. Anyways. How often do I get to do a little growl on mic, you know? Slept for 18 hours straight. Goodness gracious. For Captain, how's it going, mate? How's it going? How are you, buddy? How's your father? Well, I should actually ask, how's your mother? How's she doing? Faye! Oh, you must have heard the metal growl that I did and like was summoned. Hope you're all good. Hope you're good. Don't forget, tonight is Community Corner, so if you want to have your stuff shown off, pop over to the Discord. We'll show it off about an hour and a bit. He's brown bread. Oh no. Apologies, dude. So I've got enough points for a sing mode. I suggest you learn Hammer Smashed Face by Cannibal Corpse. I can't do prolonged metal growl, dude. I still haven't got the technique down where it doesn't fuck this up. Cause I know it's supposed to be in the diaphragm, you know. But I keep rising into the throat. So it's like let's go. But after a little while, it gets a bit tickly. Time to go back to bed. All right, Bill. Nice to not have you here. Smidgen, how's it going? A cool name. Hope you're well. I'll send you some educational learning vids. Awesome. Well, I get the basics. You start with that croak. Then you just force it a bit with the air in your lungs. Yeah. Let's go. So I could do it. It's not a problem. Motherfucker. But it's Ooh, wait. For now, only viewed you on Twitch. Oh, fair enough. So you found me on YouTube. Wait, what's your name on YouTube? Sorry, no. What's your name on Twitch? Apologies. I see your name on YouTube. You don't. It comes from the heavy sigh at the end of a long day. Ah, there we go. How is it? How's it going? Oh, thank you for subscribing on YouTube as well. I appreciate that. I'm actually coming up to very slowly. I'm climbing up to 1,500 subscribers, which is surprising considering I haven't really put any content out. I've just been live streaming and restreaming through it. But at the moment, I'm on what? 1,463. It's been ticking over nicely. You can. Oh, thank you so much. You're dying painting your Titan. Well, Titans are a they're a labor of love, aren't they? There you go. That's from the you know what? I never used to have that wheeze until I had COVID like a million times, and it's just it's terrible, isn't it? Then shout with it, but hold it back a bit. That's basically how you're telling me to do it. Oh, sick. Thank you for subscribing again, dude. I appreciate it. Kev practicing his phone breath voice. I could get proper creepy with that. Oh, really? I go here. Yeah. I want to smell your pillow. Neck beard breathing. Actually, that I get to make a re-roll. So actually, you you're dead now. I win. There you go. Cheesy BO. Nice. Cheesy? That is what you said, by the way. Anyway, what did I want to do? I remember now. First thing I wanted to do was... So, what I will be doing is building some more carriage and overlords. Like this little dude here, but with the blimps. The little floaty dudes. Right? But first, I want to break free. I want to break free. No, what I want to do is get onto Tinkercad. I need to load up my work that I've been working on since last night because I was I've clipped some and posted it in the memes. Thank you so much. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was tinkering on Tinkercad last night, and because it was after Wednesday's talk, yeah, because we kind of made a little banner poll sort of thing for the dread, right? And I thought, okay, that's all right. But then I got thinking, why don't I just make one like proper? So I got onto Tinkercad, and I will show you. Tinker this, yes, tinker this. I will show you what I got up to. So here you go. Look what I made, just out of basic shapes. Eh? Eh? How cool is that? Have you already seen this fella? Thanks. But yeah, it took me a couple of hours because you know you got to try and get things lined up and all in the right order and stuff like that. Very basic shapes, like the points are just basically these pyramids that have just been stretched out. The poles are cylinders, that's a square. This was a flattened cylinder, and then I used this hollow one here and embedded it slightly to make a rim on it. You actually have got a sword, you have got sword shapes you can search on here, which is handy because fuck that noise, trying to see it. You got different sword shapes here. And I picked the best one out of the lot that sort of suited the icon. And then some lightning bolts, which again you can search out. And I had to cut the ends off the lightning bolts to get them right. Put it all together. More complex than GW's current sculpts. Yeah, I know. But there you go. It went through several different iterations. So I can show you. Let me load it up. Oh, it's not there now. It'll be on downloads then. Here we go. Oh, can I do one? Okay. One at a time. So it kind of started off like that. But before that, I had another idea. So, I thought I'll keep that as an option. Because, it's nice to have like just a medallion style banner, right? But this was the original one that I made. Let's change it to grey. There you go. So I had 3 options to choose from. Right. Kind of cool, right? Look, I did a thing. I made a thing. I should have recorded the whole process and made a video about it, but that's long. But yeah, the pointy one I think suits more, especially because, the way I got this banner, the way I styled this banner, it sort of follows that sort of thing, innit? It does, doesn't it? When it's just on its own, with no points or anything. But yeah, I basically used that as a template, and I thought maybe see what it's like if I can create a reef on it. But the closest thing to a reef was like this fern leaf, so I had to twist it, distort it, flatten it to get it looking like it, and then cross it, and then it just didn't look right at all. So how's your orc doing? It's finished sunbathing, so it just needs a final clean up, shine a light on the inside, and then I can pack it and send it off. So it should be on its way out tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, the thing is with Tinkercad, it is very basic, so you don't have, you can add things together, you can take things away, right? And you got basic shapes that are already imprinted, like embedded in the thing. So there's no way you can change like the size of things and move things around that way, but you can't warp things. Like for example, I tried to see if I could do the cloth banner. So I made a cloth. I did like holes for rings to go in, so it could hang from the banner. And then I thought I'd try and see if I can like put waves in it. There's not a single way you can manipulate it in that way. And then I tried to search for it online, and what you'd have to do is you'd have to have like a sketch program and create these shapes on it to create vectors, and then you'd have to manipulate those vectors in a certain way before uploading it into here, and then using those to shape around. I was just like, forget that, man, that's just long. I'll just make it out of paper, you know. Yeah, you can download bits from other places, but I wanted to make it from scratch because I was thinking maybe of like just charging £1 to download. But what I need to do though is manipulate the values on it, because look, as you can see, this lightning is so thin, and I'll show you what happened. Because I did a test print, and what I did was I wanted to see what would be the best orientation to print them, for one, and two, if they would actually successfully print. These are my findings. So we're going to change camera, right, and then we'll get back to let's move that out of the way. All right, so I thought, have some resting backwards. Yeah, look at that fail right there. The support, the bottom bit didn't stay down, the support didn't grow, and therefore it didn't branch off. This one again didn't stay down. It might be the curing time on it, I'm not sure. I don't know how these two got stuck together like that, because they weren't together in the first place. But like even the corner there has failed, and look how thin the lightning bolt is. It's so flimsy. I tried to do the standing up straight way as well, but one of them didn't even print at all, and that's sort of all broken and busted and that. The poles didn't even print out, and then this one is sort of lying on its side again. One of them didn't print out, and the other one's almost successfully printed. But the problem with that is you're going to get the bumps along one side. So it might just be the curing time on the bottom of the supports that might have been an issue. But I need to thicken these, because right now the size of that pole is perfect for a Space Marine, but it's at the dimensions of what I need for a Dreadnought, if you know what I mean. So I can't make it bigger because it'll look silly on the back of the dreadnought. It'd be too big. And if I shrink it any smaller, the details will be it will just fail absolutely completely. So because of that, I need to overemphasize on the values of each part. So there we go. So for that reason, I have to get back to life, back to reality. Well, I actually, because I'm trying to sort of adapt the I'm trying to mess around with the settings on the printer a little bit. Since I put in a new FEP, because at first I was having failed prints because it was too tight, and now I think it's just the right sort of flex in it. It might be a little too loose. I have to give it a little extra lifting height now, just to make sure that, because before I could get away with like a 2 or 3 mil lift height. Now I set it a bit higher, and I've been getting good prints, so it can't be the settings on that. I would need to firstly increase like you said, increase the curing time for each layer, the exposure time, sorry, because it's so delicate. You want it to be a bit more harder, not softer. Whereas you can get away with things being softer if they're larger, like the orcs and that. But also the details are too delicate, so well, thank you. I didn't sculpt the heads, but yeah, it took a bit of tinkering to get that right. So yeah, let me just catch up in the chat. That's sad that banners don't work. Are you able to download CAD elements from places? Yeah, possibly in Blender using cloth physics. Yeah, I'd have to learn how to use Blender, and then I could import it, or just import this into Blender and then play around with it like that. Ask break time to subscribe. Ah, dear. Thanks for the shilling, Void. So yeah, there we go. It's a fiddly off thing, isn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do is I have to, let me just separate all these. Let's just move those over there. Let's put this sort of center. Right, what I'm going to have to do is grab this and separate it. And then separate again and again and again and again and again until all the individual elements are no longer stuck together. This is killing me. There's so much hard work in that. Actually, wait, I did need to do the lightning bolt. Yeah, let's keep that the same. Yeah, let's keep that the same. Let's put that over there. That was fine. That came out okay. I just need to thicken it. I had to place these so delicately and like lower it like 0.1 mil by 0.1 mil by 0.1 mil until it lined up on the circle. So, hey boy, Mr. Fish, how's it going? What are you? Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Um, so I can take this away now, and I can uncouple it. Right, so now it's uncoupled. What I need to do is deselect, reselect. Right. I don't even know what that does, really. Right, so I think it just smoothens it out, right? Yeah, see? Smoothing it out. But if you have it like that, then it's easy to see the segments so you know how to stick things on. But actually, you know what? I can, yeah, let's just smooth it out. That's something I needed to do. Well, there we go. I'm glad that I got back in it then. Right. So let's make it, let's do a diameter of 2. And there we go. All right. That's better. Now, hmm, 150. So make it 250 then. 2.5 by 2.5. There we go. Oh, lined up nicely for me. Ah, nice. That saves a lot of messing around. There's a lot of camera adjustment, which is a bit frustrating as well. It slows things down a bit. But I mean, you can't complain too much. It's a free program on the internet. But I find all the bloody CAD programs are like this. It gets a bit frustrating. Right. So that was 2 and 2. There we go. Will this be enough? Yeah, it'll be enough. All right, now what we do is stick that together. Let's stick that together because we already know that's lined up nicely. All right, I can see that this is lined up nicely, but what we're gonna have to do is increase the height on it just a bit. Like that. Okay, so we've got room for the spikes to come down. Actually might need a bit more. All right, and we know that this is all lined up anyway, so we'll leave that like that. Again, select those to group them. Oh, nope. There we go. And then what we do is we select these two and we do this. Hey, what did you do? Okay. Ah, it's this one. That was it. So make sure it's center. And it's centered that way. That is not centered. Okay. So is it telling me that this is not centered then? Are these not centered? Oh, it wasn't sent. Oh, wow. There we go. Shock of the year, that one. All right. That makes me uneasy about whether or not these end bits are centered then. Yeah, it is centered there. And it's centered up. Okay, what about these? This one here. Yeah, you see it's centered there, like on the vertical and the horizontal. So that's good. That's cool. So we can pull that together before we then try and group, like center this otherwise. What would happen is we try and center like this bit with that bit without having all of it coupled, then I might put everything out of line again. So see, it's bang in the center. Cool. So bosh, there we go. Now there you are. What I'll have to do is needs thickening out, doesn't it? Does it seem thick enough? It's not center. Rough, that's not center. It's not perfect when it comes to centering. So I'll have to pull it forward a bit more. There we go. So, Bunker, how's it going? As you can see, I'm 3D sculpting. I was doing a little bit of this last night, and I made 3 different designs. But what happened was I did a test print, and because they were so thin and flimsy, they didn't print well at all. Like you can see on here, way too thin, right? That's 0.1 mil. It's never got to print out right. So I'm here to emphasize the dimensions to secure the way it prints. Now I'm going to group this together because it's all in the right dimension. It's all in the right place. I haven't changed how much wider, I haven't changed the diameter or the radius of this icon at all. So I should be able to just slide it over and then bring it up into place like that. Ah, yeah. Right, let's... Oop. Oh, hang on. Let's just change the snap grids to 1 mil. 0.1 mil. So we can get a bit more accuracy on it. And let us go ahead and again center it. Is it going to center it properly though? Aye! Oh bollocks. what I didn't do was couple these, you see. Simple steps that are easy to mess up. Right. So let's get this centered. Like so. And now we can see if I've got the right height on it by having a look, see if everything's in. Okay, cool. That join is terrible. I'm gonna have to lower it a tad. Okay, uncouple that. Just enough. Just enough. There we go. Okay. Right. Fuse back together. Get this one. And I'll just lower this one a little bit. Ha! There we go. Now, what I need to do is thicken them out a bit because I hate the way you're moving, CADs. So freaking annoying. Right. So let's. There we go. That'll do. And then we'll pull them. We'll actually pull it back a bit. There we go. And then, ta-da! Got my own banner pole. Stick that together. Oh no. Whoops, I dragged it over. Right, I should have made sure. Bang in the center. There we go. And now couple it. There we go. That is boom. There you go. And now it should hopefully print out. And then it would be good enough for back banner, I guess. I know, it's annoying. Really is annoying. So currently the lightning, so let's go over to this one. Oop. Okay, so that was that one. So this lightning one, which looks badass, right? Can we agree this looks badass? Yeah? Pretty fucking badass. The problem is, this is way too flimsy. So... Oh no, I can't uncouple it. Oh, what? No. You know why? It's because this file that I loaded up was for this one, not for this. This is not native. So let's just get rid. Let's get rid of that. Right, and let's just check. Let's just check the dimensions on it all. Right, so it is 22mm wide. I got my I got my cutting mat. So it's from there to there. Well, I have to make that bit longer. And it's 42.5 mil, so for 2 mil. Yeah. Okay. If you line up the lightning bolts better with the tip of the sword, it should look a tad bit better. How dare you? How dare you? What I need to do. This is the thing, like you're always tweaking, yeah? Always tweaking. So this bit here. Oh shit. Backwards. Backwards. Right, these two things. Oh, bollocks to you. There we go. You move there. Groups. Stay like that. Right, this. Uncouple. Uncouple again. What was it? I've got it as 21 plus the end bits. If we make it 24, I think that might suit it better. All right, couple the base after lining it. Yeah, right. That one is there. That one needs. Right at the end. There we go. Cool. So the whole thing groups. 24.5. I fucked up. Hang on. So yeah, that will just group that together. And then these two. What on earth's going on there? Oh, it's still processing. I think I broke it. Thanks. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, with the lightning bolts and the sword. Yeah, unfortunately, I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. That's just how. That's how it is. See, the lightning bolt isn't higher up the blade. It's half. It starts from halfway up the blade, right? So not even from the hilt. Like it's not between the bottom of that hilt, the pommel, and the tip of the blade. It is just located halfway up the blade. So that's why it's not lining up. The way you know, so I didn't make the bloody design. So I think I broke this. Let's get rid of that then. Maybe that was the issue. Group. There we go. Let's line this up. Group. There we go. Perfect. Right. I don't trust. Yeah, see, it always messes that up. So I'm going to have to manually line it up. Where did... Wow. For fuck's sake. Let's go on the freaking thing. Alright, that's close enough. Right. Then line it up. There we go. Right, is there a gap? There's no gaps. Everything's lined up. Does everything look okay? Is everything where it's supposed to be? Yes, okay. So let's cut that. Beautiful. Done. That looks a bit better. So now, export. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Yeah, he does. He does get the award for derpiest fucking comment. Right, I don't need to rename that. I did not save the other ones as a... Fuck. Okay. Right, what I need to do now... I'm gonna... Just to save myself a lot of pain. Ungroup it all. Okay. No, take that away. Right, you can... you know what? I really want to... Okay, let's delete that. Export. Oh, hang on. Banner, poll, template. There we go. Right. Export it. Okay. And then undo. Yeah, boy. Get rid of that. Rename this. Silver Templar. No, not decal. Pole topper. There we go. Export. And then what I can now do is That fucked off. And that get fucked off. That's actually the thickness that I bloody need as well. Look at that. Oh dear. Alright. Line it up. Maybe it needs to be just a tad longer, I think. Make it up to 5. And then drop it ever so slightly. Because yes, annoyingly, that is what it looks like. Right, okay, so ST icon template. Export that as a separate thing, and then we can tinker as and when we need to. That's what your wife said. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Okay, so now what we should be able to do is import banner pole template. Bosh. Look at that. Right. Bring it a little closer. Okay. Let's make it grey. That way it comes up in some random ass colour. Alright, you got, say, 20 bits for you to upload your stuff on the Discord for Community Corner. So, goes ahead. You know, I'm going to couple this just for now, just so I can get the size right. I'm going to have to stick these together in order for it to work, otherwise it's not going to work. Let's bring it up to 10. Let's bring that up to 10 as well. Why not? Okay. Seems a bit dwarfed by this pole now, doesn't it? Like before, it fitted so perfectly. So right, we're definitely gonna have to thicken it out. So we'll make that 3. We'll make this, because I like even numbers, 16. Okay, that seems better, but now it's a bit stocky. Actually, that's the right amount of stockiness, to be honest. Alright, let's see if we can line it up. too thick. Just a bit too thick. That's what she said. Let's bring it down to 2.5. No. Yeah. That'll be fine. There we go. It's got to have a weird profile, right? Otherwise, got to have a bit more of a contact point than that. So I'm going to have to embed the pommel ever so slightly. There we go. I could get away with that, right? Alright, what are you lot saying? I thought that might be... Yeah, I hope you're alright, Bill. Remember, you could just throw me a message whenever. Just look back at the stream. Yep, it's shrunk in the wash. Thank you so much. Are those lightning bolts even connected to the sword? No, I'm going to move them over now. Let me know when you have a window in your printer schedule and I'll get those Red Rocket STR. Yeah, just send them over now. And I'll see how I can get it all fitted in. My schedule is now fully open. I literally just got to do final cleanup on some bits for Dave and that's it. Right, so what we do is I'm going to uncouple this like that. I'm then going to couple this just to hold it in place, okay? Alright, so now what's annoying is you only get this pointer thing to go up or down because it's opposite the grid. So in order to get that effect again, I'd have to bring out the grid. I'd have to place the grid as flat as I can. On the, where's the flattest surface here? It's that, isn't it? Like that. Ah, dude, I did it on the wrong end. Okay, my bad. Let's do it from this end. That's a flat surface there. There we go. So now, oh, it's like Inception, isn't it? Now this is why the lightning bolts were thin in the first place, was because I had to merge them. So you see what I mean? It just doesn't quite look right, does it? Yeah, really embed it. Get it right in there. You know what, actually, it kind of doesn't look so bad now. Alright, let's just make sure it's roughly about this. Yeah, it's about the same because I had it on 0.1 millimeter snap, right? We're gonna need something to transition the sword and the pole. It does, doesn't it? No, because you would still need like a flat surface to put it on. Can you taper the top of the pole? Interesting. Let me. Let's cover that. Whoops. Uh oh. I forgot where I was. I'm in Funky Doo land. There we go. Caca, caca. I think keeping the icon on this would be way less hassle and still look good. If you could make the disc an open circle and attach the bits to that. That's an interesting idea. Print it and sand it down. No, because the idea is I wanna make it available for people to download as well. So I know it's a super niche. It is a super niche chapter. But if I can nail this down, then maybe I'll have some confidence in doing some other ones as well. But I understand what you mean. An Iron Halo I could do. So essentially, that's just like to get an idea, but is that what you're sort of thinking, and then moving the elements to fit? It's dog shit. Pop that. That's better. That's better because it's the sides are thinner, but not too thin. And then see, look, I've been tinkering with the Tinkercad now. You can tell because I'm sort of getting a rough idea of what works and what doesn't. Ah! Still can't get used to that mechanic though. I mean, kill the bot. Yeah. And then what I'll do is uncouple that. Not so much. It's not enough of a contact point. That could work. I'd still need to have it sort of touch the top there, just so it's a bit more secure when it's printing. And then this one and this one. Oh, that's annoying. Right. And get it all lined up, yeah. And what I've done is, actually, that kind of works. The detail doesn't get erased out like the tips because they sort of touch the rip. Aye, and that acts as a good anchoring point as well then. Ah, happy little accidents and all that. Have the sword cross the rim out of the circle and bottom, then readjust the bolts away and shrink it down. Full intersect, okay. Let's go a little bit up, just a little extra, and then there we go. So yeah, there we go. So the detail is there, embedded on it. Nice. How can I get through to you? I kind of like the idea. Now, hopefully it's not too flimsy that it won't print. That's going to be the issue. Let's just grey it out. There we go. Now, it's 20 wide, 20 tall. So let's make it 10 and 10. No, 15 and 15. Right, line it up. Oop. Oh, come on, dude. That is so annoying. Now, the next issue we got is the rim is not thick enough. Fuck's sake. I'd have to thicken out the rim. But if I thicken out the rim, I'd have to thicken out the details ever so slightly more. You know what I mean? Away from Battle, that should also make a nice rhino door. Yeah, yeah. Thin the pole. I can't thin the pole, dude. That was the reason why the test prints failed so bad, because it was too thin. Like, for it's got to be, I got to emphasize the diameter of the pole, behave, so that when it prints out at a smaller scale, it doesn't snap instantly or it's too flimsy. You know, so think about why with Warhammer stuff, a lot of it is a bit on the chunkier side. It's because it just, they're not printing it, they're, you know, doing injection molding, but it's a similar principle where the thinner bit's going to be flimsier, it could break easier. So yeah. Thicken your pole, then get good. Thanks. Are connected, you can't thicken both at the same time. No, I can thicken, because it's all connected, I can thicken it. But the problem is, I'm worried that I'll over thicken the details. So look, let's make it 3.5, yeah? And now the details become a bit too embossed, you know what I mean? See what I mean? It just looks a bit off, doesn't it? So what I'll need to do, annoyingly, right, bring this away just for a moment. Say that way. I'm just so annoyed with the way this fucking, you got to zoom out that way, point that way to zoom in, and it's just fucking headache. Right. Okay, so this bit. Make it 2. Alright, let's group those because I don't need to tinker that really. Realign it. That's not realigning it, is it? I'm on the edge of the fucking thing as well. Let's put it back in the middle. Hey, thanks so much, Bill. It's very kind of you. There you go, Dave. You got yourself. Separate and thin the middle a bit. Seriously, is this not the most ironic piece? Love it. Right. You know what? Because it's like this, I'm thinking, I know, dangerous territory. Make that 2. This doesn't have to be as thick. All right. All right. So let us line that up. That's lined up. Nice. Okay. That'll do. Yeah, he'll fucking do, man. trying to think. Are those? They are, okay. All right, so what I need to do now is I'm going to take that apart. Oh, bollocks to it. I'm going to take it apart. What I'm going to do is... I can't bevel it right now, can I? No, keep it as a whole. Right. Because the problem with it is it's too chunky, right? So let's move it over. The cylinder. That was the solid. The hole needs to be beveled. There we go. Right. It's finishing touches, you know. It's all level. Yeah, okay. So, group that together. Smooth hole. Yay. Right. So much faffing around, right? Okay. That's all where we want it to be. Cool. So... No, you know what? You know what? I still want to tinker it a tad. Because I feel like this sword needs to be a little bit wider. .4. Let's see what that does to it. Yeah, there we go. Line it up with the circle. Oh. How rude. It's already saying I lined it up. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, have that. No, no. Ah, balls to you. Have those three stuck together. Have that stuck together. Over here. We ain't done yet, people. So, we're almost done, I swear. There we go. Right, now. Line it up on that profile. Stick it all together. Hooray! Make it all fucking grey as well. It looks a bit big though, doesn't it? But I feel like I've got the dimensions more spot on now. So... with... 12.5. There we go. Now line it up. Yes, that looks a bit better, right? Pivot. 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 It doesn't seem too chunk now. Right, now. Import. I didn't save those spikes. I have to fucking do those spikes again. Okay, so let's do, because of the new dimensions, I might as well do them in that sort of dimension. Like that. Shift it down to about 10. Rocket it off. Bring it over. Let's get these spikes on, yeah. Right, so yeah, I definitely don't need it to be as thick, so maybe 1.8 by 1.8. Will that be okay? And I like solid numbers. I don't think that made too much of a difference, to be honest, so let's drop it to 1.5. No, 1.6. There we go. Right. It still seems a bit too big. Hey! Stay at solid numbers. Ooh, really? Let's, you know, fuck it, just 1.2 by 1.2. Ooh, not 12. There we go. Okay, that seems a bit more reasonable, right? So if we copy that 3 more times and pivot 90 degrees, pivot this one 90 degrees, there we go. Right, so this is where having these two, the circle and this separate still works, because now I can do things like this. And get it centered. Nice. Like that, yeah? Yeah, baby. Let's go. And couple it. Right. And now let's do the same with this one. So uh-oh, don't run away from me. Come back. Okay, no, just a touch. Let's ease it out. Actually, that's a point. I didn't pay attention to how far in it went. Right. So I got to do that annoying. There we go. 2 notches in, as they say. Right, so that's 1, 2. There we go. So it's slightly embedded in just for a stronger join. This one hasn't been. Oh no, it has. Okay. Right, you get back out there then. Right, so that's made contact. On 2. There we go. Okay. These can now be grouped. Let's good. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to put that back where it's supposed to be. So we can embed it again with 2 notches. One, 2. There we go. Before I do that though, I'm going to make a copy of this. Move it aside. Right. Get that coupled on. And now, here comes the real annoying bit. Oh my god, the comments are filth. This is definitely the sort of thing to do alone in a bedroom while no one's watching. Yeah. So what we need to do is, we don't need... There we go. I don't need the base to be thinner because it needs to match the others, right? What does it? You know what? I fucked up. This is not how I did it, because 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you why, because what I didn't do was rotate it. There we go. Such a simple thing to forget. 45 degrees. See, now it looks better, right? No, get on. Snap, snap. 45, 45. There we go. All right, better. Group together. Now this, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 4. Let's go on here. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 down there, and then 1 over there, like so. Do. Right. So here's what I've got to do. This bit is it's a bit fiddly. Right. Bendy, you shush your face. Right. So if I could get one of these lined up, I can use it as a template to help realign the others, right? So Get these two. Get these two lined up. Like so. Right. That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah? Okay, cool. So what I can do now... I can't do it like that, unfortunately. So let's just group that. Do, do, do. Go down. Is that about right? Yeah, it's about right. You know, it's so much easier when the circle wasn't... Okay. Forget this. What I need to do is... Right, what was the diameter of this? There's another way to do it. I can't remember. The diameter was... Shit. Never mind. Because look, you see how it's beveled, right? It's so much easier to then find the point where you need to put it on, right? So if I can get... Hey, where you going? Where you going? Come back here. Right, you come away, you come away. That's going to be wrong anyway. So you come away here, go over there, you go over there. Right, now I can find out the size. 12.5. Okay, so we'll make this 12.5 by 12.5. Yeah. Okay. Stick all that back together. Okay. Rock it up. How thick was that? 2. Okay. 2. And then we'll just pivot it over. Okay, cool. So there we go. That just makes things a lot easier. Right, bring it down. Over here. And look, you see the beveled notches, right? So this would be half, this notch here is halfway along between that corner and that corner. That's how I worked out last time. See how much easier that is. It's because I smoothed out the other circle so much, I wasn't able to utilize that feature. And now what I should do, be able to do is that. Alright, it does need to go down 1 notch. More or less. Tinker it just a little bit more. Okay. And then bring it together, yeah? So in the middle there. And that is how I'm going to get that. So what I'll do is I'll get the other 3 to do the same there. I will delete this circle here, bind those things together, and then just line them up on this circle here. Job done, right? But you know what? I think what we should do is memes of the week, because we're well over. What do you think? How does a Spanish carpenter say goodnight? Beveled notches. Wow. Did you make that all up yourself, mate? Ah, dear, oh dear. Okay, so let's have a look. See. Okay, right, got it all sorted. Let's go. All right, mate. You can't get over it. It's stuck in the way. So let's just talking to the dog. Bendy dog. Anyway, hello and welcome to Community Corner. It is our weekly feature we do every Friday where we get to see what you lot have been working on, whether it's complete works of art, works in progress, or hobby hoards and project ideas. First up, we got Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish has been working on Kiddo's Death Guard. Did some touch-ups on a second-hand bloke drone and fairly close to being finished with Demon Prince. Nice. It's always nice to get a half-painted mini that you can just add finishing touches to, right? Hey, looks good. Very nice, very nice. I like the goopiness as well. And the base looks cool as well. Look at that. Demon Prince, though. Shockingly horrible. Man. Oh, look. There it is. Wow. That is the pitch you should have led with, yeah? That's some cool looking wings, dude. Very cool looking wings. There we go. Very nice. And of course, so every spiky bit stained with blood in the classic Mr. Fish fashion, which is all good. We love that. Ooh, look. Oh, ooh. Look at that. Whoa, the way the light brings out those highlights. Very nice. Yeah, look, you can see so much more on this. That was great, man. Oh yeah, very fancy as well, isn't it? That's the solar powered Lazy Susan, like the one I got for that I use in my little curing box. Lazy Sandra. Also managed to make more progress on the WAR before birthday shenanigans tonight. It's your birthday! Wow, dude, happy birthday! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Hey! Yeah. Legally distinct to Lazy Susan. So let's have a look here. Oh no, that is so cool. They got mech squigs. I love it. I like this one's got polka dots. This one's like a almost desert camo, isn't it? And then this one's just lols. And then there's a bunch of grots just lying down on a job. But this is cool. Squex? No, it's Mecha Squig. Has to be Mecha Squig, right? But no, these are so cool. And I like the fact that look the chains to the waist, so like you can't fall off. But no, these are awesome. Oh, and a looted tank as well. Very nice. I like that. That's a nice little touch. Eyes in orc, known Ido's bestest. Sure. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Fish. That's so cool. Next up is Raver's Rook. More work on my knight done. Just the base transfers to do. Start on the first. Second. Wait, the first 2 Armature Elverins. Then 2 Armature Warplanes to go. Okay. This is just so cool though. Like such a simple conversion, but it just makes it look so badass. And the paint jobs just come along very nicely, dude. And these are coming along nicely as well. Look at that. That's gonna look really cool on the tabletop. But keep it up, man. Keep us posted as well. Look awesome. Next up is Dave. Just took these, so no fancy edits, but he's done. Just waiting for Milliput to cure, then paint tomorrow. His cape's not attached, by the way. Lol. Crop your pictures, dude. Come on, man. We don't need to see what you're smoking. Oh, it looks good. Good use of the demon swords. There's nice little details added here as well. Oh shit. Apparently Gen Z, cool 90s and all these bands, classic rock. Yeah, I know, it hurts me. It's dad rock, right? Like Linkin Park is considered dad rock. It hurts, right? Sum 41, dad rock. It's like, motherfuckers. Fuck you. This looks really good, man. Really good. Let's go back to the cloak. Look at the detail that's been sort of pinched into it. And all those rings, like the little bits of metal that's just been bent over and taken from behind and then slid into little holes. You're welcome for that one. So it's taken a lot of time to put this together, I suspect, and a lot of focus. But it's nice to see you getting that hobby drive, you know. So thank you for sharing, dude. Look at that, there's the horn sticking out there. Very nice. Drilled and threaded, mate. All the way through, like sewing. Oh, you threaded it through. Ah, dude, I thought you just clipped and stuck on the outside. My bad. I can't zoom. I can't. It's not touch screen. I can't zoom in. It's opening a new tab. There we go. It's good as zoom as. It's not good of a zoom. It's terribly blurry. If you crop the picture, it would come up bigger. But yeah, there you go. Can't believe you actually threaded it, mate. That's madness. There we go. Right. And that's it. That is it. Short and sweet, but we like it because it's all full of absolute stunning talent. So thank you everybody for posting your stuff for us to all enjoy. Now, let's get back to me doing what I was doing. There we go. Right. I want to get this done so I can save it and then bloody put some more carriage and overlords together. Oh, oh. A little bit. Not this way, you bent. Go back that way. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, bollocks to you. Right. Now let's see. We can now see if it's lined up nicely. It seems like it is. Okay, and there's no gap. Right, so next. Because the yellow was the dominant colour, it's now turned yellow. Come back here. Keeps running off. Right. Do, do. You got it. Bow, bow, bow. Got it. Da, 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 da. Got it. Sometimes life can be tough. Do, 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 do. You know, feels like there's enough. Whoa. Everything's wrong. Alright. You from the ground, always around. Those who make it, yes, we can make it if we try. Keep on trying. I believe in you. Got it. Should have posted my Goliath. Yeah, post your Kev Goliath. Oh. I think you understand. You can hand. You can make it. Yes, you can make it. Here we go. I can confirm it is anatomically accurate. Oh my god, I have mixed emotions about this, Dave. It seems like maybe it's a fantasy of yours come to life. Wait until you got to paint my nipples. Oh my days. I bet you having second thoughts now, isn't it? You're sending it to me. Oh, no way. What is it? Why? Does it feel too weird to keep it on your shelf? And just go, oh yeah, that's my mate Kev. I mean, it is a little gimpy, isn't it? With the neck brace and the straps. Also, look at the cod piece, mate. You're gonna have to put a brush on the cod piece as well while I'm smiling at you. Oh my god! Please, please, please record it. Record it while you're painting around the tip of the nipples. Cause ah, mate. All right. Yeah, that got me. Here's a happy little nipple. Oh, and here's his happy little friend. Everyone needs a friend. Oh, dear. Oh, and is this a happy little treat? No, it's just his cod piece. Anyways, there you go. You got it. Right. Back to our scheduled program. Bosh. There we go. This is looking a bit sunburnt. A bit sunny, not sunburnt. Right. Jeez. It's just so funky. Too funky for words, mate. Let's pop that out of the way. I don't need that. It's too far south, I know. It's okay, we can readjust as we move along. Oop. So if we go in a little bit, say about there. Raise ourselves up a tad. No, we need to be down into it at least a little bit. Ah, okay. Happy little accident there. We managed to line up just right. Alright, get that final line up there. There we go. Now, actually, no, take it all apart. Get rid of the circle. Oh no! There we go. Get rid of that. Keep these. Bind them. And let's line them up. Yep. Maybe lower. It's closer. Kind of looks like how it should be coloured in, really, doesn't it? Should just need to lower them down slightly. Ah. Right. Unbind. Right, that one's perfect. Stick it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. So, no, actually, whoops. Before what I should have done, I forgot to pivot it. 45. Uh-oh. Nope. Pivoted it the wrong way. No, that was the right way. Son of a bitch. Fuck's sake. It's because the plane is facing the bottom, right? So I'd... Fuck's sake. Nope, that's not where I wanted the plane. Right, also I can fucking twist this like that. Nope. Because now, push it back in place. There we go. Ow, shush. Now what I should have done is pivoted them before I tried to fit them onto the circle in the first place. Bruv, that is not the one I selected. Oh, makes you want to perform a hate crime. Jeez. Right. Oh, fiddle with that after. Let's move this out the way as well. um, 85 is a more reasonable price bill. For what? Right. I should bind these. Before I screw that up. Right, let's get this lined up. Cool. Nice. And line it up. Looks about right, doesn't it? Stick it together. There we go. Huzzah! Jeez, mate. maybe go down a little bit more, I think. Yeah, it needs to go down a little bit more. There we go. That is much better. So much tinkering. This better fucking print. You know what I mean? Oh my days. That looked half bad, right? Looks a bit too chunk now, doesn't it? Right, what I'm gonna do. Alright, because I have to pop it all together. So what we'll do is we'll save this. ST Marine back banner. Right, export. I know you're all gonna hate me for this. But I feel like for a dreadnought, the pole's got to be longer. Oh, I fucking imported it, didn't I? Don't have to do it again. Oh. Oh, I can export it. No, the issue is for a dread, I would need this crossbar wider, I think. Because right now it's perfect for the back of a marine, right? But I think it the crossbar needs to be much longer. To be on the back of a dread. But the problem is, because I imported this as a file, it comes already fixed, solid thing. Let's see if I can import. No. Can I import? I can't even import from here. Box, bricks. Yeah, there's limits to this, isn't there? Once you've saved the file and you import it again, you can't tinker with it. If you scale up the print, the width be bigger. No, but what I'm saying is, if you upscale this, what's going to happen is it's going to be much more taller than it is wider, right? And I'm worried it's going to be too tall and not wide enough. Am I just... Are you joining the lightning bolts to the sword later? No. I mean, no, the whole point is that there's a gap. Because that's the icon, isn't it? That's why we fixed the corners or the ends of the lightning bolts into the halo frame. Alright, if you lot say so. Right, well, we've saved it. The only thing to do now is to put it into Chitterbox. 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 Alright, so window capture. There we go. Open file, it'll be in my download. Back banner. Open. There we go. Whoa, look at that. Right, so let's see what's the scale on it. It says, so the full width is just under 3 centimeters. Right. And it's 4 mil wide. 4 mil wide. Okay, good, good, good. And then its height is 5 centimeters. You know what? I think the native scale might just be fine. So what we're going to do is copy this 3 times. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, I'm going to rotate that. Something like that. Right. We'll have that print like that. And then we'll have this print like that, okay? Right. I'm being extra safe on this just to make sure that it actually fucking prints. Now, if it prints right, it should. I shouldn't need to have any supports under here, which would be good because if I put a support here, it's going to blemish it. But I'm paranoid as fuck. The thin shim between them and the sword would end up being painted as gap unless it's strong enough printed with real gap. Well, that's what I'm we're testing out. I know what you mean though. Look, you can add a little thingamabob in between. But because it's going layer by layer like this, it should be fine. Should be fine. Right. And then this one, see, CAD files, man. The way you navigate a 3D space is so annoying. Right, extra support there. Again, there's not much support on the pole, I think. Right. You see, look how tiny that connection is. That's gonna fail, I reckon. Let's get another one under there if we can. Jeez. Oop. That wasn't. Yeah, you can fuck off. We don't need you. Right. Now I can't move the support about. I can only delete it or yeah, just delete it. You see, like this little tag was added. I don't know how it adds those tags. And then like the support was put next to it. There you go. Stop going crazy soon. Stop with the crazy zoom. Right. That should be okay. It sort of passes a little bit. This one here is a worry as well. Alright, I think that'll do. Let's test print, see what we can learn from it, see if it's strong enough, see if it's thick enough, see if the supports are too much or not enough, and then we learn from there, don't we? Right, so go back to there, slice it and dice it. I'm going to put the dongle in as well. Now, lift distance, I need it a bit higher, 5. I'm going to keep the exposure, the bottom exposure time at 32. Hopefully it should hold it this time. Let's check for islands as well. Any gaps? Look at that, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Shocking, right? A lot of work for a banner, and it's not either for Hawinki. Well, I wouldn't know how to do chain links. I haven't tried doing chain links which will probably actually I could do chain links. I've got loops and stuff. Oh, I don't know how I'd fit it on though. I haven't got the. That's a lot of maths and extra work to do to make it work, to figure out the dimensions and everything like that on the miniature, and then translate on there and make sure you work within that without having a pre-made copy of the groin, for lack of a better word, of that on as a CAD file, so that I can sculpt around it. You know what I mean? What do you think of putting this banner on the Dread? I'm going to replace this, put that on there instead, and then maybe chain this on. I've already got the hole, so all I have to do is just run a chain through it and hang it on, and like hang it from the chain at an angle. There you go. Tyrannic War Veteran. Oh yeah. Okay, it did not detect any islands because look, there's no red lines there, but I always, just in case, I always just click this anyway. Just in case. Right, save. Test. And save it to the USB drive. I really was hoping to get more Carriage and Overlords done, but we really got into that, didn't we? Really got into it. It's a new skill I'm learning, right? I'm retraining. Right? You never know. Maybe I could be a proper good digital sculptor. We'll see if this works first, right? And then I'll upload it as a purchasable file, because I ain't gonna make a lot of money. I'll probably put it for £1. I don't think I could charge much for it, but we'll see. And if this works out fine, then I could upload it. Nah, we'll see. And maybe I could upload it supported, but sculptor, yeah. Cheap hobby chain, Ashton and Nid heads to the new banner. Yeah, basically. On the top spike, I don't think it would look right. A bit out. Yeah, it looked too top heavy then. I've got a bunch of fine chain. Oh, I've got some chain, but I appreciate it, dude. Oh, thanks. Thanks for calling it nonsense. Right. It's here. Alright, let's make sure the resin is nicely mixed up first. Because, like I said before, it can split when it sets, or if it sits for too long. It doesn't look like it's split too bad. And you can tell because as you stir it, the pigment moves around, and then you get like the different shades of grey. But this is yeah, it's looking fine. Yeah, it's looking good. All right. Drip, drip, drip. Make sure there's no bits on there. We're clear for takeoff. go. Well, thank you very much. I tune in for singing and Benny, but sadly, Kevwick showed a dog. No, well, he's not a fan of being showed off, really. Can't DDoS the dog. Right, so quit that. All right. Oh, your orc. You just want to see the orc, mate. All right, don't act like it's for everyone else. Okay. Here we go. So, like I said, I've just got to shine the light inside the cavity just to finish it off. But pretty dope, isn't it? Right? There's his arm. There's his other big arm. Big claw arm. He is a big boy. Yeah. I mean, like, I just about got it on the build plate with all the supports on. And then this is the bit I have to clear up, because what's happened is because I only put one hole on the bottom of the tank, it didn't flush properly, and then as it's cured, some of it's leaked out and then it's plugged itself. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to poke that open and shine a light inside, and I'm going to clean all this away first, and then just smoothing out this join bit here. But look, the teeth and everything came out fine. Smashing. So yeah, it printed out well. So yeah, that was the only whoopsie bit there. Once it's put together, you pop the arm like that. Oh, forget that arm. Get that arm like that. Look at the size of that fucking arm. Oh, it's as big as the dude. So there you go. Big boy, right? So if you want to see a size comparison, there you go. All right. If it didn't need the torch, I'd say leave it. Yeah, because otherwise it'll be like a little resin bomb, and eventually it will just eat itself out. Phrasing. But the uncured resin on the inside would eventually make its way out, and then you get it on your fingers without knowing it, and then it would start being like it's an irritant, so you start itching away. But yeah, no, I'm still happy with the way it came out, you know. I'll just do it. I like see you can see the hollow area inside. Do you believe in lights up your butt? So yeah, this is basically what I mean by the final bit of curing, and I should protect my eyes. There we go, UV protection. The final bit of curing and thingamabob. Let's clean up. Let's get this support out the way. That exactly. It's strong enough to cure the resin. It's not strong enough to give you melanoma. Unless you literally have it on your skin 24/7 for like 18 months straight, and you have a massive puppy-sized tumor on your arms or on your thumbs even. Alright, Bendy. He's waiting for his late night walk. The arm wasn't hollowed out too far along, sort of up to the elbow, really. But it's enough of a hollow out, isn't it? Who's walk? I walked the dog. Give him a fuss for you. Oh well. Anyway, I won't do that on camera because that's boring. There he is. Alright, mate. Oh. You stink. You need a bath, mate. It's a stinky pup. Aren't you, mate? Yeah. Need to put the flea treatment on, wait for 24 hours, and then give him a bath because he's due it. He hates that stuff. He goes nuts. He starts literally rubbing himself all over the carpet and all over the furniture. He hates it. But in a way, it's good that he does that, because wherever he rubs himself, that stuff goes. And if there were to be any fleas about, they would get, the treatment as well. So it sort of spreads the area of it, the effectiveness of it. Outside to dual streaming, I was able to catch up on what I missed, as it just had family stop by. Ah, that's alright, man. No worries. Oh my god, that's horrible. Right, mate. Alright, so good night to everyone. Let me pee. You alright, yeah? Yeah, you don't like being shown off. Right, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you again for being here tonight. I've appreciated everyone being here and putting up with me doing my little hyper focus moment. I didn't want to put it down because I was close to getting it, just right. Hopefully it prints out. If you are a member on YouTube, if you are subscribed on Twitch, or you are a member on Buy Me a Coffee, like these wonderful people are, then check out the Discord. There's a VIP chat there where I'm putting up the updates for that. And yeah, eventually I will put up you know, the updates for everyone to see. But I think it's only fair for those who have been you know, supporting me financially. They get a little extra. So, and I've been very, very bad at providing that extra, especially since I stopped doing videos. And I keep getting ideas for videos, you know, it's annoying. I haven't got quite out of that mindset yet of, oh, what if I record this and do that? But then I'm like, but do I really want to just sit there for 3 nights trying to hammer out the... Nah. So, yeah, we're going to leave it there. Master Mouse. Bit late. I'm just about to sign off. Anyways, as always, for those who are still on YouTube, thank you for being here tonight. Please like, share, leave a comment after, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.